Hey guys, my name is Amanda Baker, and I'm continuing my story. So today I went over to CJ's mom's. I babysat Lexi this morning for a few hours. Plan on doing that again next week. And yes, I did give them both a rock with scripture on it. And she had some schoolwork, and we did some kind of school project where we took a bunch of rocks out of the driveway and we washed them off. And she said she had to make like an aquarium basically, like for Nemo, right? And like replicate like Nemo's ocean. So basically we just threw a bunch of rocks into a container and put some food coloring into the water. But she really enjoyed doing that, and it made my heart happy. I made her some waffles for breakfast while she was doing her schoolwork, and she didn't use syrup, but whatever. And after that, I left, came home, and I picked up an old Bible that I had at my mom's house, and I flipped through it, and I had pictures of my biological father in my Bible that he had sent me for my birthday years ago. I hadn't seen my dad in years, and he sent me a birthday card with some pictures of him so that I would remember what he looked like. And in the one picture, there's a crane in the background, and I remember when I first started driving forklift, my dad used to tell me that I should be a crane operator because they make a hell of a lot more money, and I'm just good at operating shit. But anyhow, then after I got done babysitting, I asked his mom if I could go downstairs in his room and look at a couple things. And he still had the pants that I let him borrow from when I went down to Georgia to go see my dad. He let me borrow his pants. And they said Georgia on it. So that was one of the last times I saw him. I let him wear those pants. But my dad gave them to me to say, something to remember Georgia by. And I remember he needed something to wear at my house. So I lent him those sweatpants. So we were going through his stuff, and I found those pants. And I found this flannel and this shirt that I'm wearing. And they're both his. And like even the smell of his room, or the smell of the detergent that his mom uses on his clothes. So I just sat there in my room for a while and smelled the flannel. And sat on my floor and cried. And got a little mad at him, I guess, for leaving me to do this alone, but I can't be too mad at him. So then I picked up one of these letters, and like I said, I can usually only do like one a day, but this was one that I wrote him back in February 28th, 2018. I put, "Baby, it was really nice hearing from you today. Although you didn't feel the best, you sounded so much better. I'm really happy you were honest with me. That's all I want from you." And I'm pretty sure this was after he got out. He was released, and I was about to get out soon. And he came and visited me through the plexiglass, and he was honest with me, and he told me that he got high. And I knew, but I respected the fact that he told me anyhow. So I'm really happy you were honest with me. That's all I want from you. I want you to know, regardless of what you do, my feelings for you will never change. So don't be scared to tell me when you fuck up. We aren't perfect, we're human. And whatever you do, I will always, underline, forgive you, because I love you, underline. Just please tell me the truth, underlined. Because lies always hurt so much worse. My stepdad always used to tell me, I can respect not answering, but I can't respect lying. That's probably the realest thing I've ever heard from Dave. I prayed for you today, actually a few times. Even my cellie prayed for you, and I will continue to do that because I know the power of prayer. And I know you prayed, just keep praying for help. He hears you. Exodus 22:27. And if he cries to me, I will hear, for I am compassionate. Man, when I read that earlier, I was bawling, sniffing his shirt and reading this letter. I know I will be home really soon, and I'm so excited to see you and touch you and hug you and kiss you. I miss you so much. We're going to get through this. I know we will. We're going to do great things together. God has big plans for us. I just know it. Love you always. Your soulmate, other half, best friend, ride or die, Amanda Ditzler. And I got Lexi this Junie B. Jones book. It's called Junie B. Jones Wants to Be a Flower Girl or something like that. And she was reading it to me today, and she said that she wanted me and her daddy to get married. And I looked at her and I said, I wanted to marry your daddy too. So, it's been a really hard day. And even yesterday I had a hard day at work. It just seemed like everything I did was wrong. And stress hasn't been really getting to me, you know. But that really touched my heart today. And I'm just trying to get through it day by day. And still haven't used. I've been good. And don't get me wrong, I've thought about it. And I have like really high highs where I have a great day, and then it just seems like the end of the day just kind of like turns on me. And I just get severely depressed. It's like most of my day, it's like I'm genuinely happy, and I can almost kind of like forget about everything that's happened, and then there comes a point in my day where just like I don't want to be here anymore. I was talking to God earlier and I said, can I just like pass the test? Can I get an A today? And can you just like take me? Man, can you just take me? Can I get an A? Doesn't have to be an A+. Can even be an A- or maybe a B. You know, can you just grade me for today and just take me and we can end on a good note? So, you know, every day's different, but like, I'm here sharing my story with you guys because I know for a fact, like, it's gonna help somebody. Like, I'm really like pouring out my heart, you know, which I don't want to do. Like, my biggest thing has been not to trust anybody and, you know, not to be vulnerable to anybody. And not let anybody know what your heart looks like, because then they can use it against you. But the truth of the matter is, like, I mean, my heart's already out there. And I'm already letting myself be vulnerable to everybody because nobody is anymore. And I hope to God that, like, my story helps somebody. And that's why I share this, like, personal and deep shit with you guys. Because the pain that I'm feeling, man, like, I don't want anybody to go through this shit. It's terrible. And especially at my age, like, don't get me wrong, this isn't the first person close to me that's died, but, like, this is the closest. Imagine the love of your life, man. A brother. A father. A son. A significant other. Just gone. 27 years old. But, so I finally got this money order today. Thank you, Holden. You know, so I'm good for rent this month, and, everybody's encouragement, like, really gives me the strength to keep going, because, you know, part of me sometimes doesn't even want to continue posting these stories. And I've already had, you know, 2 people recognize me at work, you know, that said, "Hey, are you Amanda Baker?" And I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Hey, I follow your YouTube videos, you know, keep it up." So I even ran into one person at the store before, you know. So that's 3 people that I've ran into so far that has told me they follow my stories and they recognize who I am. So that's pretty cool. Honestly, like, I don't know. I'm pretty exhausted. I quit smoking again for, like, the umpteenth time. You know, I think today's day 2 or 3, and it's been pretty rough. I don't like to advertise it anymore because it just seems like every time I say it out loud, then the next day I have a cigarette in my mouth. So I don't try to advertise it. But I quit smoking again. But we'll see what happens with that. And I don't know, guys. That's all I have for today. Really, just keep trusting in God. And I know for a fact, like, this is how I feel all the time. Like, I just feel so alone. And I feel like God's not there. Like, he can't hear me. Or he can hear me. Like, I was just screaming at God all day yesterday. And, you know, this morning I was thanking him and then kind of, like, screaming at him again. So it's kind of back and forth. But, like, I know for a fact he hears me and he's compassionate. And, I think he kind of feels bad for me sometimes, you know. But, it doesn't matter what you go through. It's not an excuse to fail. You gotta get the fuck back up and keep trying, you know. So I encourage everybody to do the same. So stay blessed, and I'll see you guys next time. God bless.